Hey guys, it's Benjamin with Benjamin's Exotics, and in today's video, we're going to be unboxing a bunch of cane/marine toads, as well as a bunch of southern toads coming from underground reptiles. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little video of some new amphibian additions that have just been shipped in from underground reptiles. We have actually 10 cane and southern toads that just got shipped in, and those are these guys. This is just an American toad to compare to some of the other species, and let's actually go ahead and take a look at some of these awesome amphibians. So underground reptiles deals with all kinds of wild-caught animals. They also do some captive breeding here and there, but primarily they have lots of wild-caught, specifically wild-caught out of Florida, which is what I would assume most of these are going to be. But let's actually take a look at the first tub. And oh, by the way, of course, I've already unboxed all these guys. This is a unboxing type video. I always like to get all of the animals out, make sure they're okay, make sure they're doing well, and get them hydrated and whatever we need to do before I go shoving a camera in their face. So there's the package for anybody that's interested. So let's actually look at the first tub that we essentially have on this table. So these are southern toads. Hopefully these are not going to escape. And these are really quite similar in terms of diet and care to their American toad cousins, but as you can see, they really have quite a different look. This is actually some really nice quality stock out of what I would assume again is Florida. This is probably a female, and then I think we have one other female, and then maybe a male. I'd have to actually check the sexes on these guys, but yeah, this is definitely going to be a female. And sometimes you'll get southern toads and they'll look basically the exact same as American toads, and they're kind of hard to tell apart, but really distinct. See those two big crests on that toad's head? These are really pronounced. That is classic southern toad characteristics, and also just the colors. Again, sometimes they can be more of an American toad type look, but really they have this kind of light marble appearance going down their sides, and look at those like bright red orange lips. It almost looks like it has like eyeshadow on essentially above its eyes, so that's really cool. And again, we have some others in here. That's probably one of the nicest ones. These two are really bonded. They came like this in the package. This girl actually has, unfortunately, it looks like a damaged eye, but this shipment wasn't supposed to include 4 southern toads. This is only supposed to include 3, so I think that they sent this, what I believe to be a female, just as a little bit of a bonus. Again, she's a little bit skinny, and she does have that damaged eye, but I think those are going to be a nice pair. And even though she has that, small eye injury, typically they will recover quite easily, and I don't think it's going to affect her long term, but we'll see. We'll make sure to keep a close eye on her. And again, this is going to be, I think, a male. Maybe not. Maybe this is a small female. I don't know. But we definitely have quite a few females and males in this shipment of these guys. So definitely going to be excited about doing some breeding projects, particularly with the southern toads in the future. And now let's go on to the big thing that got shipped in the shipment, which were the cane toads. So these are, again, I'm almost guaranteed that these are going to be wild caught out of Florida, and these are quite a toxic toad. If you compare these to the toxins of like an American toad or a southern toad, which I'll actually show just for comparison, there is one of our American toads, and like you can see, just no comparison. They're bigger than the southerns. They're a different color, more of a brown, and I don't want her to get out. But that's one of our big breeders here at Benjamin's Exotics. But when you compare the poison of like an American toad or cane toad, there's just no comparison. Cane toads are really up there. And while some people over-exaggerate the poison threshold on these, they're still quite a toxic amphibian species. So these are something to really be respected. So these are cane toads. Again, they've made kind of a little bit of a mess. And let's actually look at one of these. I kind of wanted to get some of the smaller, ooh, wow, this is really gonna, I might have to get a tub to contain these guys, a bigger tub that they're not gonna jump out of, but let's just kind of examine one of these if I can. So, here's a really nice looking cane toad. This is I believe a male, by the chirping that I'm getting, and really nice pattern on the back. This is really what I'm looking for in cane toads. There are some patternless ones that you get, but I like that really cool kind of, I don't even know what you call it. It's just a mixture of these really cool patterns and bumps on the back. And of course, look at the eyes on that toad. Really nice colors on the eyes. And I wanted to get some of these guys that are smaller. So if you guys know cane toads, you'll know that they can get quite a bit bigger than this. However, when you get adult cane toads out of the wild, we don't know how old they are, so we might be getting animals that are 2 years old, or we could be getting animals that are 8 years old. And I kind of want these guys to be around for quite a while, and I don't want them to just crash and burn. And also, adult cane toads that are much bigger than this are going to have more a chance of having things like parasites and all kinds of different bacteria, possibly bacterial infections and protozoan loads that I'm going to have to treat with different medicines. So I'm really I wanted to get some of these smaller guys, which are still a good size. These are well started cane toads, but definitely not an example of their full potential size. So let's hope that guy doesn't get away. And these are very fast, speedy little guys, but definitely can take a fall here or there. It's going to be quite challenging getting him back in the tub, just like that. And that is literally what all the other animals in the shipment were. So we have 6 cane toads and 4 southern toads, making a total of 10 toads that got shipped in the shipment. And I'm not going to take all these guys out because, as you can see, they're kind of going crazy, but these are 2 of the other ones. Again, they're all kind of the same size. That guy right there is a little bit skinny, the one that's trying to escape, so I want to get him fattened up pretty quickly. We'll probably give him some pinkies. Look at that. They're very determined, and they're very determined to escape, and they're peeing on me as well. But we'll make sure to treat these guys with some medicine as well to kill any parasite loads and protozoan infections they might have, or maybe not infection is the right word, but protozoan overloads that could cause them to not eat great in captivity. And then again, these are the last 2 that I'll show you, and we're going to get these guys set up. And obviously these are not their enclosures. We have big 106 quart and 105 quart Sterilite tubs that we've got to have these guys set up in, as well as I think a few 20 gallons I've laying around we're going to use for these guys. But these are some of the bigger ones as well. Look at this. This is, oh man, come on. They're very keen on escaping. So here's another one. This is kind of what I was talking about. This is more of your patternless look, but see that kind of color on the side? That's essentially, I think that might be urates, but there's also some dried poison on some of these guys, so I'm gonna have to make sure I really wash my hands well before I deal with any other animals, because these are, again, quite a toxic species. And we have things like dogs and other animals that are eating these and actually dying because they bite the toad and they get one of their teeth into this poison gland, and then essentially they ingest that. And while it's not as bad as some people make it out to be, it is still quite a severe poison. And sometimes the animals, especially dogs, these will actually go up and these will steal dog food on occasion. They'll go up to the dog will attack it, and sometimes the dog will actually die because they have such a toxic poison in those glands behind their eyes. But again, I'm very happy at this shipment from Underground Reptiles. These animals are, again, they're wild caught, so they're going to be a little bit beat up. Definitely not in the best mood. We're going to give these guys a soak, get them some nice, healthy, calcium-dusted mealworms, and also probably some pinkies that I have sitting in the freezer. We'll see if they'll take some of those as well. And then we have Hadubia roaches coming in, and probably some other species of insects to really get these guys fattened up and growing so we can get a really nice, big, healthy cane toad. And hopefully, if we are successful, these will be used and implemented into some of our future breeding projects for these as well, to get captive bred individuals available to the hobby. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and most importantly benefit from today's video. If you guys are interested in actually watching and seeing some of the enclosures that we're going to have set up for these cane and southern toads, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Benjamins_exotics. Link will be in the description below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.